Happy New Year! Let's talk a little bit about the Jews. I don't usually talk about this, but I was raised in a town called Marblehead, Massachusetts. It was a pretty upscale town, and it was also an openly anti Semitic town. There were two yacht clubs and a golf club in my hometown that openly did not accept Jews, and they actually did accept blacks, but they did not accept Jews. Um, I remember when I was in high school, when I was in grade school, rather, I remember the kids calling me kike, stupid Jew, fucking Jew, and not getting punished for it. That was a normal thing for me for a while to get harassed because I was a Jew. Um, I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of hate, of, of bigotry. I've been called a kike 7 times. I've been called a Jew boy many times. Lots of. I remember, and I've mentioned this before, when I was applying for the presidency of American Atheists, there was a board discussion about whether or not it was okay to have a Jew run for president, be the president. That's the level of anti-Semitism that I've faced, and it's a lot. Uh, it's not held me back, but I know the sting. I know what anti-Semitism feels like. So I'm going to talk about 3 instances in this video. One is Whoopi Goldberg's Holocaust slur that she just apologized for. One is Kanye West, and one is just a Twitter exchange that I had just a couple days ago. I'll tell you about the Twitter exchange. It was a guy I listened to on YouTube, Anthony Brian Logan. He put out a tweet, said, "The Jew is the white man's white man," which I thought was funny, so I liked it. And somebody on Twitter really took offense to the fact that I liked it, said that I was helping along hate or something like that. And that wasn't hate, okay? That was just a joke. And it's really the impetus for me to talk about this is because that was just a joke. And we can laugh at ourselves, and it can be funny, and it's not an attack. Now, I want to talk about Whoopi Goldberg here because I really want to get a point across about this, okay? Now, this is the Whoopi Goldberg thing. Now, all right, so let me talk a little bit about Judaism, all right? Uh, there's the Jewish religion and the Ashkenazi Jewish race. The Jewish religion is all about God and Yahweh and the Ten Commandments, and you can convert and you can go in and out and all over the place. And then there's the Ashkenazi Jewish race, a very stupidly named race, of which I am 100% a member. So, so, uh, I mean, I can't leave the Ashkenazi Jewish race. And yeah, I look differently. I look Jewish. I look like Jeff Goldblum for a reason. And of course, we can get diseases that white people can't get, which is why we're a different race than white people. Okay, it takes a lot to figure out because it's so conflated, and I make the point, and we'll talk about this maybe some other time, that this is very deliberately conflated. So you've got the Ashkenazi Jewish race, and you've got the Jewish religion, and you've got the Holocaust. Now, do you think Hitler had a good determination of the difference between the Ashkenazi Jewish race and the Jewish religion? Or do you think he was just going after the Jews? Because both are called the Jews, because my race is a stupid name, right? So they call my race Jews, and they call Jewish people Jews. And it's conflated all the time, and nobody has a firm understanding. Do you think that Hitler cared about that? I don't. I think he was a madman trying to cleanse the earth of the demon and use the demon of the Jews to unite the Germans as well. He didn't care about the nuance that we must care about today, because this is where the nuance comes in. Okay, and I want you to look at this. All right, Whoopi Goldberg was caused chaos when she insisted that the Holocaust was not about race. While discussing a Tennessee school district's recent ban of mouse about a Holocaust survivor, Whoopi argued that the genocide was broader than race-based injustice. The Holocaust isn't about race. No, it's not about race, Goldberg, 66, said repeatedly. It's about man's inhumanity to man. I am no fan of Whoopi Goldberg. This is not anti-Semitism, okay? This isn't it, okay? This is, first of all, were non-Ashkenazi Jews murdered in the Holocaust? Yes. So she's actually right. It wasn't about the race. It was about anything called Jews. Anything called Jews. The race, the religion, it doesn't matter. Whoopi was right. It wasn't about the race alone. It was about more than that. But here's the point I want to make, okay? There's nothing here that's anti-Semitic. There's nothing here that says, I hope you die in the oven, kike. There's nothing here that says, fuck off, Jew boy. That's anti-Semitism. That's hate that I've received. This is not it. This is questioning a mantra. And questioning a mantra is just fine. Questioning a mantra, discussing what it was about, going into it, there's nothing wrong here. There's nothing hateful here. And they go into it. It doesn't matter what the rest of it. But look, she was forced to apologize. She was forced to apologize for repeating the Holocaust slur, which was correct. And so here we are, because it's not about race. It was about race and religion, folks. It was about race and religion. She's right. And she was forced to apologize for saying something true because she went against a mantra. And she was called an anti-Semite and a hater for it. That's not good. Okay, I just made a few videos telling people about, how the African American community is so want to see racism and want to see oppression and be victimized. And here we are doing the exact same thing. This is not real. This is the Jews being wrong and Whoopi Goldberg being right. Whoopi Goldberg being completely just, and I don't like her politics at all. And she may be an anti-Semite. There's a lot of anti-Semitism in the African American community, but this ain't it. I have seen anti-Semitism. I've felt anti-Semitism hard. This ain't it. Okay? Let's talk about Kanye West. Kanye West says, I see good things about Hitler on conspiracy theorist Alex Jones' show. Okay. What did he say? He said, I see good things about Hitler. All right, that's a challenging statement to hear, but that's 6 words. Okay? That's 6 words taken completely out of context. And I am not willing to convict him on 6 words taken completely out of context. I want to know what he saw that was good about Hitler. Did he say that the mass genocide of Jews was good about Hitler? Or did he say that, I don't know, Hitler liked puppies and I like puppies or something like that? What exactly is good about Hitler? I want to know. This is not hate speech. This is still not hateful. This doesn't hurt me. This doesn't diminish me. This isn't hate speech. I know what hate speech is like. And so we've got these 3 things that I just wanted to just talk about here because, look, we've got Kanye West saying, I see good things about Hitler. I don't know what that is. I want to know what the rest of it is. However, I will say that because this whole article doesn't mention the rest of that at all, that the rest of it is pretty innocuous, and this has been taken out of context. And people are freaking out about it. We have to take a higher road than this. We have to stand up and say, yes, everything, including our own mantras, including our own closely held religious beliefs, closely held political beliefs, closely held social beliefs, are all up for discussion. It is not anti-Semitic to talk about the Holocaust or to question the mantra about the Holocaust. It is not hateful against Jews to, on your own, say, I see good things about Hitler. It's a bit challenging there. Maybe he is. Maybe that is. Whoopi, definitely not. Okay? Kanye, I saw him on Tim Pool. He's clearly not a stable man. Okay? He left, and he's clearly not a stable man. But I still don't want him taken off the air. I still don't want him taken off the air. I don't want anybody taken off the air. I want everybody saying everything on the air. I want free speech addressed. I want him to go back on Tim Pool, and I want him strapped down so that he can discuss that Jewish thing about with Pool. I want more discussion, not less. And frankly, when I look at the revolt against Whoopi Goldberg for saying something that goes against the mantra, it makes me doubt the mantra. It makes me doubt the solidity of the mantra. If we have a mantra and we rely on muting opposition to that mantra as a means to preserve the mantra, I question it. When I debate religion, I don't stop religion debates. I can go up against anybody, and I would never stop anybody from saying their religious stuff online because I know they're wrong. And I know I can beat them online. And if I can't beat them online, maybe I'm wrong. But when it comes to things like vaccine mandates or Holocaust denial or anything, any mantra that is above and beyond debate, you can't debate it. We have the mantra. It's 6 million Jews and they died. Those people. I don't know. And I haven't done any research. I don't have any reason to think one way or another. I was raised, in Hebrew school. I know about the Holocaust. I haven't done any research to suggest that anything is wrong. But the thing that makes me think something is wrong is the absolute denial of everybody to discuss it, the absolute unwillingness to discuss it, and the demonization of those who do. No, folks, I want to know more about the Holocaust is not fuck you, kike. Fuck you, kike is anti-Semitic hate. I want to know more about the Holocaust. I think it was this way and not that way. I think it's more about man's inhumanity to man. This is not that's not a bad statement, okay? It's not a wrong statement. It's not a hateful statement. It's not a bad statement. It's not a wrong statement. Whoopi was right. She shouldn't have had to apologize. Kanye's might be crazy. And Anthony Brian Logan made a funny joke. There. We can laugh. We can discuss. Everything is open. Everything is on the table. That is a better life. And that's where I think we should all be heading. Thanks. Have a great day.